Okay, so it's already restricting the Facebook again? Okay. Probably because I'm not upset about anything and I'm not typing on that dude's Facebook anymore. Okay. Like, basically, if it can't get to me to abuse me or block me or control me, it starts doing stuff. Right. It's the blocking is set up to try to cause reactions. It's profoundly criminally deranged, just like it was told. Okay. And, right. I don't know if it thinks each live chat is gonna, it will have another chance to type things to me. Right. Um, it could be because I said I wasn't gonna go out to Quincy for 2 weeks. Right. I have to do two things in Quincy, but I won't be around other people. Right. Like it's like cycled back into the insanity where that's like another prison or something. Oh yeah. Just still is not gathering about the internet being turned back on. Okay. Hopefully an arrest in prison. Hopefully the hopefully arrested and put in prison. Okay. I don't know if it uses drugs. If it does, it's going to have the same thing happen that this Brian person is experiencing, where it's just going to be kept giving drugs. And at first, I think some people around them go, I don't understand what's going on. And then I interact with the person and you can observe what they're doing. Um, their end of life psychopathic sadist. Okay, so I don't want to, I'm not going to say particular names, but you can sort of like in your mind maybe figure out what they've been doing, because if they're sadistically insane and they want to keep hurting me over and over again and they'll do anything and everything to do it, that should tell you something. Okay. So some people sort of like have a way of knowing that, like records. Those people you can't keep lying to. Um, anyways, I know you just go. I go on my Facebook to do my typical thing, and it's just again with the restrictions. Like, yeah, it doesn't really make any sense. There's no rhyme or reason to it. But I explained it. It's like addicted to what it thinks is venting. Okay, and it's trying to get an elation from it, and probably heavy drug use, and clearly has dementia. Yeah. So I did. I had a couple of wraps with almond butter. I still have the other stuff. I don't know if I'm gonna have that tonight. There's a lot of sugar in it. Yeah, I think it's probably better with white flour wraps because, like I said, she left an entire, just a huge thing of mission wraps she purposely left open. She's doing it on purpose because this is like the second or third time she's done it. And then they get hard, and nobody wants to eat it because she's mentally deranged. Right. So, anyways, um, I thought I explained it to it, the people's behavior, and even that won't get it to stop what it's doing. Like, you have to end it with these things because they seem to never tire of it. I noticed it from that female. They seem to never tire of it. Like 7 years later, that thing is still trying to attack me because she's so deranged. Right? They never get tired of sadistic insanity. So I already explained the thing about the scabies, so I'll just wait and see what happens. Um, if it's actually that, right? Well, I'm not immune compromised, so clearly. I had it in 2019. I caught it at the shelter, yep. Um, so I guess I'll try. I'm gonna move this to the take my sneakers off and relax. I got the whole day tomorrow. I got a bunch of stuff I need to do, personal things. I know. I'm just like, now I got to go back up the mall and return all this stuff. Well, it'll be worth it to get the money back. That's for sure. Um, I don't know if I'm gonna do that tomorrow or not. Right, just a day where I'm just fucking doing nothing would be nice. You know, just no. There's no way in hell a regular boyfriend you'd be under this type of stress and shit. You just go, what in the fucking Christ? You just go, what just happened? That was like fucking bizarre, man. Just no, I'm not even upset about it. No, not even upset about it. Just um, that's basically like a thing. That's why I keep calling it an it. Um, yeah, like the other two times, I was actually like, and then I go back there, and it's like, yeah, I'm sure nothing is the same now. Just let that sink in for those people, and just yeah, just what just happened? Holy mother of God! Yeah, just holy mother of God! Just holy mother of God! Are you fucking sick? Just we actually told this woman that she needed to take care of you. Like we actually made her feel guilt about your condition and stuff. Holy mother of God. Just you are so fucking sick, dude. Like not just physically sick, you are so sadistically insane. Like how did you like you don't you aren't starting to get angry at her now because she's revealed that you're not actually nice? Because like everybody thought you were nice and you went around bragging about it that everybody liked you, right? Like you're sadistically insane, right? Just you are sadistically insane. You are not nice in any way, shape, or form. Just all of it is like so weird and bizarre. Like everyone's supposed to feel bad for you and stuff, and just it, what the fuck? You just go, what the fuck, man? Whoa. Whoever that dude is that answered that phone, he is fucking pissed. Oh yeah. Who is this? Oh yeah. Just you don't know who it is. You called my phone. How do I have your phone number? Who is this? I know you just go, did you I should have went, did you let someone use your telephone? Who did he call? Why are you yelling at me? I wanted to know whose phone it was you called from. I know you're like, whoa, who is this? Okay, so you don't even know who he called on your phone. Okay, It doesn't matter. You people are all fucked up yahoos. Oh yeah, you're all fucked up yahoos. It doesn't matter to me. None of that has any fucking meaning to me. Other than to show how fucked up you people are. Was he not supposed to be calling people? Was he charging your phone and he's not supposed to be calling people on it? Did he tell you a whole bunch of fucked up shit about me? I don't know why you keep hanging the fuck around with him. You just go, you people are sickos, man. Absolute fucking sickos. Aha. Chocolate sun butter. I'm thinking that Greg Ryan guy didn't go away for a certain amount of time, right? You just go, what the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, what the fuck are you talking about? That Greg Ryan guy's probably in fucking Wollaston right now. That's not part of your fucking crew that you hang out with? Of course it is. You just go, what the fuck? Like, you're still gonna keep lying to us? You're still gonna keep fucking lying to us, dude? Okay. No, keep fucking talking. You're so fucking clinical that I'm sure it becomes interesting to some people. Just who beat you up? You don't. I'm sure you know who the fuck beat you up, right? And why they beat you up. Oh yeah, and now, like I said, now he's telling people he was at fucking Colleen and Michael's place. That's where he spent Thursday night. That's what he's saying. And then he's saying that Colleen person is covered in welts like that. I remember him saying that before. He kept asking me if I knew her. I know, you just go, I don't know who you're talking about. Right, I don't know who you're talking about. I don't think he knew her name. I don't know who you're talking about. Right, but then when he started saying something about I know, and this is the weird part too. When we got to the Sturdy Hospital, that was the nurse's name, Colleen. I know. I just went, that's weird. Okay, so um, you spent Thursday night at a house with Colleen and Michael. Okay, the Colleen that goes to the woods and is getting smoke. Is it meth? Is it? And that Nate guy lives with them. And what was it? They shut the water off at in the nighttime. And oh yeah, I know. You just go. They shut the water off at the nighttime. It almost sounds like the fucking shelter. So they're in a house where is there no electricity, and then at nighttime they shut the water off or something. Oh yeah, just weird. Anything is possible. Like they're squatting in a property or something. That's what it sounds like. Um, People like that are never going to be able to get rid of scabies. People know that, right? Right. I mean, he is so fucked up. He may just have scabies that bad, and it's not even Norwegian scabies, right? And you just go, how easy is it to catch scabies from a person, right? Because you go, yeah, I don't know. I'll find out. You just go, what the fuck, God. Anyways, He kept saying he didn't think it was that. The doctor said it was. I thought they were kind of rude to me too. I gotta say, I thought they were kind of rude to me. Like, I went, is there any way that you can give me a prescription for that too? Or I know you just go at Sturdy. They were fucking useless. I almost think like once Faulkner Hospital realized he had scabies, they probably would have given me some sort of a prescription to get rid of it, right? As a like a preventative or something. But anyways, he told me that Martin guy had scabies, so who knows if that's even true. And then when I said something about that Greg Ryan guy probably had it, I think he denied that. And you just go, why did Scott ask him why he was wearing a sweatshirt in the middle of the summertime? Yeah, I know. No, I don't have bugs in my walls. Okay. Scabies are in your skin. I know what scabies are. I'm not trying to be rude. You're probably trying to be helpful. I know what scabies are. Right. Um, Bed bugs maybe live in your walls, not scabies. Yeah, that was the other thing too that he was talking about bugs on the grass and stuff. I'm sure there's bugs everywhere when you're a drug addict. I've already read all about it, the coke buds and bugs and stuff. Yeah, I'm sure there's bugs everywhere when you're a drug addict because I remember people telling me about being itchy. I've watched videos about it. Oh, okay. So you're a real person, Susan Mitchell. I am leaving Brian alone. I want nothing to do with him. Did you miss that part? Okay. Did you miss that part? I don't want anything to do with him. You don't have to worry about me leaving poor Brian alone. Okay. I did stop posting on his Facebook. Maybe you should go look at it. Anything else? Okay. I explained the entire thing if you're a real person. Okay. Brian is sadistically insane and he's a pathological liar. Okay. So he presents himself to people like he wants to get well. So I thought that I was helping him do that. He also lied and said I was his girlfriend and told multiple people that, including my sister. He told her that he was going to marry me. Okay. He is not a nice person. All right. So there's a thing called criminal harassment. So I'm going to explain it to you too. Okay. I don't not posting on his Facebook anymore. And he knew I was doing it, and I explained that to you people. People are being charged with crimes because COVID is over. And just like I told you on his Facebook page, I don't cower very easily. The man just called me at 6:20 something tonight and never said anything about his fucking Facebook page. Okay? He seriously thought that I was gonna keep fucking talking to him. Not he's a poor fucking victim of me. Okay? He was told to completely not contact me and that I wanted absolutely nothing to do with him. So you don't have to worry about me posting on some disgusting drug addict's fucking Facebook page. Keep your fucking Brian. Okay? Dude is gonna be dead in within a month, if not the week. Okay? That's what happens when a person does nothing but use fucking drugs. Anyways, assuming that you're not Uh, okay, fine. You're not Joe Smith? You're not Joe Smith? Okay. You're clearly mentally insane too. Okay. He's better than I will ever be. Okay, thank you. I know you just go, you are out there. When you do this, right? Do you use drugs while you're doing this? Okay. Why don't you just use your real name? Why would you make up a fake name to come into the chat? Right. Why would you make up a you just admitted it. That's not your real name. So why don't you use your real name? Why don't you use your real name? I didn't ask you if you were sober or not. You're clearly not sober. You're mentally deranged and you're a drug addict. Okay. So you don't use your real name because I'm crazy? Okay. Do you live in a tent somewhere? Like, do you sleep in a train station? Do you live behind Can Man? Are you living in a shelter in Plymouth? Do you live in the woods in Wollaston? Where's the other place? Do you live on Mass Ave? Where do you live? Okay. Where is the house located? What city do you live in? Well, what city do you live in? Okay, so you're in a shelter in Plymouth then. Okay. And you're a drug addict. Okay. Because there's no way that dude has any friends that aren't drug addicts. No, you don't live in a house. You live in a shelter in Plymouth or you're in a tent somewhere in the woods in Plymouth. You don't live in a house in Plymouth. And that dude doesn't have any friends that aren't drug addicts. You're not clean at all. You're a drug addict. Okay. Most of you will lie and tell people you're sober. You don't usually say clean. You usually say you're sober when you're a drug addict. You're an actively using drug addict, not you're clean 6 years. So you're probably addicted to attacking people because you don't really have much brain matter left. You burnt it all out with drugs. Most likely like crystal meth or crack cocaine or methamphetamine, because that's how you all behave. It's like some sort of weird mental disorder that you have. Um, and that's why you're given drugs to help end your life because the population here is done with you people and they want you gone. Is that seeming weird to you? Like, is it weird when a person tells you that the population around you, the society wants you gone, wants you dead? Is that weird to hear? Or, okay, there you go. It's that easy to get rid of you things. I seriously doubt it lives in Plymouth. Right? It's probably in a tent somewhere. So this is pretty liquidy because it's so warm in here. Be careful not to dump it on myself. Oh, good. They think that nobody else can see it, so it's kind of works out well. If someone has a way to track them, you just go and arrest them. No one's interested in getting them any medical help anymore. Okay, thanks. Okay, so you are on meth, is that what you're saying? Okay. You're on meth then? Methamphetamine? Okay. Do you have anything else to say or take pictures from the train? Most of you project stuff, so you're clearly a meth addict. Don't let the meth bugs bite junk bag. But you're clean for 6 years. Okay, right. Probably that's the only people that would. This person probably doesn't even know Brian. Um, what's his last name? Buchanan. Probably doesn't even know Brian Buchanan. There's no evidence that that person knows Brian Buchanan, right? And that's not the person's real name. It's probably that Joe Smith person. Most of them are like reduced capacity and mentally retarded. They just project their own selves. I showed you the text from that Jen person, right? And Johnny John, right? These people are like horrifyingly insane. I know that's not my real name, but I'm not that person. Okay. And you get off on abusing the Virgin Mary. Okay. You're clearly not getting into another detox. Anybody, anybody could do it. All they do is read what you put online and then they pretend they have something to do with it. That's all they do. Brian said that that Shannon guy. Oh yeah, because clearly Brian's a pathological liar. Brian said that Paul told him, Paul with the cane, told him that that Shannon guy goes out looking for dudes to smoke crack and partake in homosexual sex. That's what he told me. The chances that's true, probably nil. Are they doing creative writing? Are they doing creative narrative writing? How is me talking to myself, laughing your ass off? What makes you think I'm talking to myself? Just no concept of reality whatsoever. It's called radium, but these things people want gone. This is like doesn't even have anything to do with fuel burning and stuff. Right. This stuff right here has nothing to do with fuel burning. The people at the nuclear material and clearly the US government can see it if they wanted to. Hi Mary. Yeah, no, I don't know what that is, but I'm talking to myself. What would it take these things to realize that that's not actually going on? Yeah, I mean, clearly there's people that know how to zap these people's fucking devices and they won't even be on a fucking live stream chat talking to me. If you piss them off enough, right? That's why you were told to come over here so that people can see how fucked up and insane these things are. Oh, yeah, she's a fucking wacko, too. He's gonna come to this house. He's never coming to this fucking house, Barbara. Shut the fuck up. Right. He went straight to Quincy Center where people are gonna give him drugs until he fucking dies. Not he's ever coming here. I say it's the same person that calls itself Joe Smith. It's called pathological lying. That's why it's not that's not its name. It won't stop trying to make up it's in a secret relationship with me because it's fucking deranged. It's criminally deranged. It's criminally deranged and cannot stop trying to talk to me. When all it wants to do is attack me like that Jen person. It's completely fucking deranged. Oh yeah, let me check the news. It thinks it has me in a private internet prison that no one can see. That's why it said that. Right. That's why it said good have fun talking to yourself. So was it pretending to be Sylvia? No, I don't want it to become the topic of my conversation anyways. Stop posting on Brian's Facebook. You might want to get up to date. I'm not posting on Brian's fucking Facebook anymore. I logged out of it and logged into my own fucking Facebook account, just like I said I was going to. I had no way of doing it earlier. I had no way of doing it earlier because I didn't have that information on me. It was at this house. I know you're like, do you suck this person's dick? Like, have you seen what he looks like? It's just, does Faulkner Hospital have to give you a report of the person you're fighting over? Mary's not fighting over a person with you. You're wickedly, disgustingly insane. Okay. I don't know if he's got the same disorder that that Jen person, when that Delia Duffy person and the two of them started doing that because they were trying to have deviant sex or something. There's no relationship outside of you attacking me. You would attack me about anything. It doesn't have anything to do with this fucking Brian person. Why would you use a fake name in a live chat? It's not because I just blocked you on live chats to me because you can't stop trying to talk to me. I think it is. I think it is. Yeah, I think it is that. So that's what's good about this because eventually the people that can observe this it will probably finally arrest you. Yeah, I mean, some of these people might have people around them that are dying from cancer and stuff. Okay. Well, it's an extinction of your species. Uh, they don't bother me, no. They're just like sad cases that are dying. I already explained it in terms of that Brian person. He clearly had some sort of an idea in his mind that he could actually change his life, and then he clearly knows that's not true. I expect him to die pretty quickly. Whether he physically commits suicide on purpose or just it'll be nothing but drug use at this point until he dies. There wouldn't be a reason to for him to have any breaks in anything he's doing. No one's going to be intervening on anything he does anymore. He'll be right back to the same thing he was doing and vomiting every morning and well, until he dies. So, um, you own a house and you've been clean for 6 years, and you're a friend of Brian's. That's why you said you live in Plymouth, but he doesn't live with you. Okay. I mean, I can see why he wouldn't live with anybody because the way he is. I could definitely see that. But I don't even think you know him. I just think you're a whacked out, insane drug addict. They all lie. Every single one of them. Geo lied too. He said he had 5 years sobriety. Just, it's just something about these people. I know. I've never seen anything like it until I came up here. Yeah, you just go. I don't know about strangling them on chokeholds on a train. I think the best thing you can do is just keep giving them drugs until they die because that's not murder. In plain language, I mean, if you ask in my opinion, you just keep giving them drugs till they die because that's not murder. You're not murdering a person. I mean, you saw how this dude is. You're not murdering him. That was just like a stunning what that person just did over the course of 2 days. That's beyond anything that's happened over 6 weeks' time. So people are going to actually become very angry because they feel like they were duped by him too. Okay. And it's just some of these people have said some really fucking horrible things. Whereas this person pretending to be someone named Susan Mitchell still doesn't get it. That particular person is just as sick as Brian is and is 100% not sober. Whatever clean means. Um, it probably realized my Facebook page is visible online. Right. Because it's on the phone now. That's why it restricted the account. It's profoundly insane. It has dementia, as I explained. I already explained it why people are allowing it to do certain things. It's probably being fed drugs, just like Brian is being fed drugs. It's probably being fed drugs, right? Honestly, in my opinion, when everybody in Quincy Center realizes what just happened and what's actually going on, there'll be more of it going on, right? When people can actually see what I actually say and write on Facebook or in the live streams or any of that, just take pictures of it with your phone and then show the pictures to people in real life. That's all you got to do. Notice how I directly told that person to stop contacting me? Okay. Um, right. Then when they can't do that, it's criminal harassment. They become stalkers and harassers. Whereas that Brian person has never said that to me, either in writing or verbally. Even that phone call was not that. Um, I believe he does it on purpose because he's so fucking sick. Yep, I believe he does it on purpose. So, anyways, There won't be any more posts on his Facebook. Like, I realized that that Jen person was doing that too. He's probably trying to get attention from people. Okay. And he gets off on creating drama or shit, and he's always the fucking victim of it. He's always the victim of it. He's a complete fucking yahoo. He's a complete wackadoodle. So, right, you just go, you're friends of his? Okay, then you're fucked up. You are severely fucked up in the heads if you're friends with this person. Yeah, because that is one fucked up fucking person. And I know other people that use, all right, and they're just like, I don't understand what this is. It's an end of life drug addict. They don't ever get well, they just die. And it's sort of like it couldn't happen to a more deserving person. All those people do is bond to other psychopaths. You go, no, just Brian is better than you will ever be. Good for Brian. I think what the problem is he hates me because he's fucking disgusting and knows that he can't stop using drugs and whatever else is going on in his fucked up head, right? That he can never be fucking quote unquote normal. And he's clearly not nice, and that was a persona he was trying to live in. So all of that just came completely fucking crashing down on him in one day, right? Where he at least had to face for a second or whatever that he's not nice, right? And even when people are psychopathically deranged, they say things that indicate shit about themselves that they try to keep hidden, right? He was trying to live in some fantasy where he was a nice person and everybody loves Brian and oh yeah. And now does is it gonna seem like everybody loves Brian now, you think? Or why would someone beat him up? He did have bruises, yeah. You're you need to get the fuck away from me right now. I would assume most people are saying that. You need to get the fuck away from me right now. You are fucking disgusting. I'm still laughing about that dude. Who is this? I know it was just wicked funny to me. I just sat there listening, going, "Is he's not going to hang up? He's just going to keep saying that. Who is this?" I just think it's funny. I'm sorry. It's funny to me. Is it? Yeah. Just should I do his phone number again? You called my phone. Go ahead. Give everybody in the planet my phone number. Get yourself on a live stream and give out everybody my phone number. I don't give a fuck. I know it's like you people are complete fucking slime balls. You might want to stop where you fucking began, for fuck's sake. Honestly. I think the live stream is good because you can see in real time that you have no effect on me. Right? You have no emotional effect on me. You're that sad and pathetic as a group. I'm sure you don't have any effect on your fucking families anymore either. that you live in a fantasy world of that you're harming somehow by what you're doing, and you got to get their attention, and then they're gonna love you again, and um, right, and everybody loves you. Vaughn loves you. That's what he says. Everybody loves me. Do they? I don't think so. Yeah, I would say that's more why he got pissed at Chris Alvaria. Remember, I was wondering, and not because Chris told him to suck his dick. Um, he he got mad because Chris was singing my praises, and then I know, and then of course I mentioned I had a conversation with Shannon, right? And you just go, you'll probably, if he's not like dead on the ground already from drug overdose, I'm sure that you'll see it now after all this because that facade is useless at this point, right? He buried that facade in the ground the second he left that hospital. So that facade isn't going to work anymore, and he'll become extremely fucking pissed and aggravated. That's all they do is get angry, right? Once their facade breaks, they get angry. So that's all you're gonna get from him is fucking anger. Remember that? I am angry, and I actually felt fucking bad. I actually felt fucking bad. Like, oh yeah. And then this morning's phone call, everything is a fucking manipulation. Everything. Just the only thing I feel kind of stupid about was actually apologizing. Yeah, that's the only thing I would actually feel stupid about is apologizing to this fucking piece of shit. Right? Like, oh yeah. He was probably just in his mind in his fucking glory. Like, this chick is so fucking stupid. I'm sure. Oh yeah, shit went down. Like that's his real self, not this fucking weird persona that he brought to Quincy Center. Obviously. Right. And the jig is up. Right. Obviously that's all just a fucking fake act. Right. Just oh yeah, people are gonna go, what? Because he'll start just talking like that, like, and saying fucked up shit about me. Guaranteed. Oh, yeah. Guaranteed he'll just start talking fucked up shit about me, and people go, what? He's completely fucking delusional. You got to think about the totality, just like this thing, how sick they are. Um, right. As the people with the nuclear material get to witness it, some of them, I'm sure, probably report to your governor and your law enforcement about this stuff too. Because COVID is over and people are going to be back on the regular internet, not you have people in private internet prisons anymore. Okay. Remember that bullshit about what was it called? Discourse? Oh, yeah. It's completely run dry now. All right, let me see. I'm going to start getting tired now. It's fucking midnight and I eat a bunch of shit. I know that was an awesome cheeseburger, man. Just he can't even enjoy food. Nope, he can't even enjoy food, which is adds to his fucking psychopathic wrath, this Brian person. He told me that they didn't bring his tomato soup. And what is the point of a grilled cheese sandwich without tomato soup? Is that his excuse for why he couldn't eat it? Oh yeah, he's gonna be dead really soon. He cannot eat any food. Right. I mean, Cindy witnessed it out in Plymouth. Right. Um, just he ordered a cheeseburger. He didn't eat any of it. He didn't eat any of the food. He wouldn't eat a roll. He wouldn't eat those risotto things. I got him to take a bite of it. He wouldn't eat his cheeseburger, french fries, nothing. I don't think he ate anything that entire fucking day. Right. So he's definitely going to be dead soon. So that might be what that was. That was the reason why he didn't eat, because they didn't bring tomato soup out. Okay. Just, I got to say, like this morning, he totally had me fooled because I thought that it was a good sign that he called me. Because first he called and didn't leave a message because it was so early, I missed the call. Then he called again and I actually picked it up. And he sounded completely incoherent. Um, right. And he said he was having hallucinations and he was talking about the backpack and he thought that he saw a woman hanging in the backpack and all this stuff. And he was mad he didn't they never brought his tomato soup. He sounded like he was, like, slurring his words and shit. Um, they never brought his tomato soup, and what's the point of a grilled cheese sandwich without tomato soup? And then, some sort of nonsense about he doesn't have any clothes and his clothes are wet and all this stuff, like, he probably wa was he already he couldn't have left the hospital yet because the phone number, the first time he called, I called it back, and it just tells you that it's Faulkner Hospital. Okay. So, I was like, "Oh, that must be him, right?" And then magically, he called again, and that's when I spoke with him, and I go, "Well, that's something to discuss with the make sure you discuss with the nurses." They that he's having complete hallucinations, and I go, "Well, are they scary?" And he said, "No," and I go, "Well, that's good, I mean, at least they're pleasant," and then he was saying stuff about being agitated. I go, "Okay, well, you knew that was gonna happen, right?" Because it's like I looked it up. They have hallucinations, this and that, when they're detoxing off those benzos. Okay, so he doesn't want to detox off of drugs. Okay, he's an end of life drug addict that's not gonna get well. Okay, so it's good for everybody to know that. Okay. He doesn't want to detox off of drugs. He's an end of life drug addict. He wanted to somehow get off of alcohol and keep using drugs. I don't even believe he was on alcohol. Yeah, you just go, did anybody actually see him drinking heavy like that? Or it was like always little nips and beers and right. This is the other thing he said too. He said, they're not supposed to give me those pills when I drank a beer. They're not supposed to do that because you get sick. He never got sick. All of it, like, whatever the reason was, he was throwing up that morning. Maybe he doesn't throw up every morning. Yeah, because he was wicked drunk that day because he was with that Greg Ryan guy. I know, and he fucked her with that dude too, clearly. Yeah, just all of it. Everything that comes out of this person's mouth is nothing but a lie. It's fucking weird. Yeah, just nope. I'm actually not. Like I said, the first 2 times I was, not this time, no. No. Um, no idea why the dude even bothered calling me. It's a little bit strange. Clearly I already went up the hospital, dude, and I know that you're nothing but a fucking scumbag. I don't know why you called me at 6:20 something unless someone forced you to do it. Yeah. Maybe the wicked angry person whose phone you used. Okay. I don't know if he was using that person's phone to call other people, right? Probably whoever's phone you used, whoever that person is probably fucking had it with you too. Because the person seemed wicked fucking angry and like, who is this? Right, because who's calling you? Did you reverse the phone number to find out who it is? Yeah, but for the phone call at 5:45 AM, I would think he left the hospital as soon as I did last night, and that the staff just went, "What the fuck just happened?" I'm sure that's what they thought this morning when he left. Yeah, I'm sure he was probably quickly out of there after he called me. Right. He probably just left there and went right to Quincy Center. It's like right there. You just get on the orange line and bloop, you're right at fucking Quincy Center. Right, probably right at the wall, trying to get fucking booze again. I don't know. I don't know if he meets people that give him drugs or something. I'm telling you, I think this whole thing about being an alcoholic is made up. I'm pretty much convinced of it now. Right? Because I'm gonna look it up right now, and I'll tell you. I think it's because he's a drug addict, and that's. Have you ever met a drug addict before? Remember when they would go to the dentist to get drugs? Oh yeah. Um, I'm trying to find out. Uh, he may have only said Faulkner because he wanted to get back to the train. Because how else would he get back to Quincy Center? I'm sure no one gives a fuck what he told people. Right? I'm sure they just go, "You're fucked up, dude. Get the fuck out of this hospital right now." Right? Like, um, right, like if he actually tried to tell people that I kidnapped him or something, and that was the only way he could get away from me or something, you just go, "You are one seriously fucked up person. Get the fuck out of this hospital." The only reason you were allowed in this fucking hospital is because of her. Yeah, you are a complete fucking pile of shit. You are. Let me find out. I'm trying to find out what the fuck this is because I remember reading it. Oh yeah, just like he has Adderall prescription. I don't take Adderall. Okay. Right, like I'm trying to find out if it's actually a benzo. Because he was telling me he needed benzos. He needed me to buy him benzos so he doesn't get sick. You just go, "You obviously no, I just want you are out of your fucking mind." Oh, yeah, that's when I just straight out went, "You're out of your fucking mind, dude." Yeah, like, it's not gonna do anything for this person's problem. He's an end of life sadistic like, psychopath. Yeah, he's an end of life sadistic psychopath, but, clearly he never needed this drug. Yeah, like, he concocted a way for you to give him more fucking benzos. Yeah, like, this is supposed to be used for either alcoholism or opiate addictions. Oh, yeah, it's like, this guy takes everything. He takes every fucking drug there is, that's what he told me. Wow. Yeah, you just go, I don't know, I can't find it now. I coulda sworn that I looked it up and it was like it actually was like a benzo, and you just go, "What the fuck?" Yeah. It doesn't really matter, honestly. This basically tells you that it's a person who's addicted to opiates, and that's why they're giving it to them, right? I don't have to worry about any of this shit no more. Oh, yeah, just no more, no more for sure. Oh, good, here's more people. So you're a different person? Okay. I say you're the same person. I say you're Joe Smith. Okay. That's what I say. Um, I'm just waiting for people to arrest you and put you in prison. I'm not on his Facebook. So, did you forget that you already wrote that when you were pretending you're someone named Susan Mitchell? Okay. I seriously doubt you have Quincy police in your family. Right. You just straight out make up stuff because you're mentally deranged. Okay. I don't believe you. I think you're mentally deranged. I believe you're the same person and you just keep making up new monikers for yourself. Like, you exhaust that name and then you try to go away and you can't, and so you just make up a different name person. And then you say basically the same thing because you have dementia and you're a drug addict. Like, I know you go, "Did you forget that I talked to the police?" Like, when's the last time in your mind that I was in Quincy? When did I say that everyone else has issues but me? Okay, so how long would you say that you've been stalking me? Like, aren't I on his Facebook talking about him? Because you said, "Why are you on his Facebook?" That's the first thing you wrote when you made up a new name called Jamie Fitzsimmons. Now you're saying I'm on YouTube. I thought I was on his Facebook. Right, that doesn't make any sense. Why are you on his Facebook, like, if he's such a bad person? I'm not on his Facebook. I blocked my Facebook from his page, logged out of his page, and then put in my own account. Okay, so he can't view my page and I can't view his. Okay, so I'm not on his Facebook and I think he's a horrible fucking person, as are you. Right. Look at you. Everyone else has issues except you, but you're the one on YouTube talking about Brian. Well, you YouTube and Facebook have been sent to Quincy police. Oh, just like Jen Vickery. Brian is now as a missing person because some whack job has posted all this stuff on his Facebook. You have tagged yourself in his post. I've tagged myself in his post. I thought I was on his Facebook. Right. All that shit already took place over the course of days. That's not ongoing right now. This is a live stream, right? So you're stuck in the fucking past because you can't abuse me on that Facebook page anymore. So you're over here doing it. I have screenshots. I don't give a fuck. What are you going to do with them? I hope it was sent to the Quincy police. Do you have any idea about any type of reality? No, you don't. I hope you do send it to the Quincy police. How is he out of Faulkner fucking hospital? Is that what he told you? That he's a missing person because of me? Right. Then no one's going to do anything to him. He's never getting into another rehab. He's never getting into another detox. And the police are not going to do anything to try to intervene on him dying at this point. No one cares about your fucking screenshots. I know you go screenshots. I put the shit all over a fucking two people's Facebook page. I don't give a fuck about screenshots. I don't know what you think that is. Does that mean a person isn't guilty of sexual assault? He didn't tell a city of fucking people that I was his girlfriend. He didn't tell people he was going to marry me and then commit sexual assault and then concoct all this fucking bullshit and then discharge himself from a fucking hospital. Take your fucking screenshots and shove them up your cunt. Are you mad he took the drugs away from? He didn't take any fucking drugs away from. He's the drug addict that's gonna fucking die. Right. In your dementia, do you actually think that I use drugs or you're just completely fucked up insane and you're just projecting shit about yourself? Like, was Brian giving me drugs? Is he my drug dealer? I don't use fucking drugs. Okay? That would be fucking splendid if he started telling people that he was giving me fucking drugs. I- Am I mad that I fell for a drug addict at 52 and he played you? So now you're admitting that's what he did. Okay? See how you can take your screenshots and shove them up your fucking cunt? Right. You just admitted that's what he did. See how you can take your screenshots and shove them up your fucking cunt? Keep fucking talking and then wonder why you can't keep fucking lying. And then you'll stop doing that. You'll go away for 5 minutes and come back and make up another fucking name. It's called sexual assault. Okay, so you're admitting that I'm 52, he's a drug addict, and he played me. What exactly did he play me for? Sexual assault and money? I know you go, you people are actually sad. You are very sad. You're completely mentally retarded and fucking deranged. Are you doing psychotherapy on me? Or you're a criminal that's fucking deranged? Anyways, are you doing creative narrative writing? Right. I didn't actually fall for a drug addict. Okay. Is that a fantasy that you make up for yourself? I have no caring whatsoever for that person. Is that a fantasy that you guys make up when you do these things? When you are so fucking sick and insane that you're not a real person, do you make up that you played people and we're just mad about something and okay. And not you have no reason to fucking live anymore? Like what reason do you people like in the morning when you get up? Other than your drug seeking, and you're asking people for money continuously, um, what's your reason that you guys wanna keep living? Like, would you say at this point, person, now calling yourself Jamie that's just like this Brian dude, would you say that your only reason for living now is you actively seek out good people, sober people like myself to try to harm? Right, it's just like I said, then in 5 minutes, it will come back with another different name. It's probably all the same person. Yeah, I don't really care, but in terms of, like, conversation, yeah, like, if a person was, like, a psychiatrist or something, maybe they'd care, like, is that what you tell yourselves? Is that why you're so fucked up and deranged? Because people were wondering the stuff that you people do to other people and the way you talk and, like, your vitriol all over the fucking internet and stuff. Would you guys say that you just, are in, like, a derangement of the mind, like, you're in a constant rage and a derangement and all that running around like that Brian guy was doing? Okay. And then he briefly seemed to sort of, like, calm down? Okay. Is it because his goal was to try to harm me? Like, would you say that that was sort of like a goal of his for 6 weeks? Okay. Okay. He didn't develop some sort of a fantasy world where he was a good person. Why would he keep saying that everybody loves him when he's nothing but a pile of shit? Right. You don't really have anything else to say but something about my age. Okay. When we've met some of you people and you're fucking disgusting. You're like gross and disgusting. So you would have something to say about a person's age when you're gross and disgusting. Like, are you doing psychotherapy like you did on Aaron Carter with this shit? Okay. I think people were just wondering what you things are doing. Like, I, I I think that they're just constantly on drugs and they're just deranged and demented and God's killing them. Do you feel like God is killing you? Person calling yourself Jamie and Susan, saying you're admitting that's not your name. Person calling yourself Joe Smith. This Brian dude who can't pretend to be another name when he's brought to two different hospitals, right? So, yeah, uh, I'm sure he probably does this shit online too, like these things are doing, based on the past 6 weeks I just observed. Anyways, it's getting pretty late, but I don't have anything to do. I actually feel really good, to be honest. I had some food. Uh, I know I had like coffee when I got back from the thing because I was a little bit stressed out, but I'm actually not. I'm actually not. Just, yeah, because you go, oh my God, did I just dodge a bullet? I just dodged a bullet right there. Just, you. That is some seriously disgusting stuff going on. Just, I know you just go, this is, and then this thing is talking like that. So maybe that thing looks like that too. Right, like, you're talking about a person who won't change his clothes and he won't bathe. That Jay guy, I think gave up on trying to help this person. Okay, like, he literally had him to take a shower, but he would not change his fucking clothes, if people remember. Okay, he has basically, like, no teeth. Uh, like, do you even know the person that you're pretending to defend, what he looks like? Because it just shows how fucking deranged you are mentally. That's why there's photographs on his Facebook of what he looks like. He weighs 137 pounds and he's 5'10". So he's clearly gonna die. He's just covered in some kind of a rash that the doctor said was scabies and is like, because people were telling me about it, about his eyes. He's wearing sunglasses now to try to cover up his eyes because he clearly is self-conscious about it, but yet he checked himself out of a fucking hospital because he's going to die. Right. So that's what you're defending and what you're doing. So you clearly were just on his Facebook as a means to try to abuse me. Like, is he one of you people and that's why he did that on my phone? Okay, because, like, were you being blocked from abusing me on my other, accounts? I don't think you should be blocked. Nope, I mentioned that. Like, I can block people personally, someone just explained to me how to do it, and as you can see, I'm not blocking you. Is it upsetting to you because you know he's gonna die and that you're gonna die too because you just like him? Is that upsetting to you at all? Like, is that why you come into the chat and try to say things? Because you're realizing now there's no hope for any type of recovery and that you have 0 chance of an afterlife? Well, if a person creates a fantasy world for himself that everybody loves him, he's got a girlfriend, he's gonna marry her, but then he's sadistically insane and he did it all on purpose, um, and then actually try to formulate some reason he checked himself out of a fucking 5-day detox after less than 24 hours. Okay, like, right. Why even call and say any of that? Like, what was the reasoning for that? I don't know. I can't care. Maybe he'll commit suicide, but I doubt it. Right. I think that he'll just do so much drugs that he dies. Right. Because if it's his condition he's in, it's not going to take much. If you remember, for the past 6 weeks, I've gone out there and done an intervention on this person. It's probably the only reason he lived this long. Okay. Because it was at least somewhat interrupting what he was doing. And now he has nothing to interrupt what he's doing because the police were told to stop interrupting what he's doing. He claims that the police showed up and kicked people out that were drinking and partying with him and let him stay there. That's what he told me. And I mean, he makes up a lot of fucking lies. This person, he's just grossly insane. Right? So, yeah, I mean, clearly you just go, um, whatever that was. There's no cute boy at the library. Like, it's just a really disgusting, disgusting drug addict. Okay, so I don't think you have Quincy police in your family, right? Because you're bringing it up. Like, that would be interesting is every time I stop talking about it, you come up and start talking about it. Like, you're in a desperation, but you're not admitting that yet. Right, like, you actually thought maybe he was gonna get well, but you're not admitting that to yourselves? Right. None of you have a chance of getting well at this point. You didn't sober up in 2011, you're not going to. So tomorrow is Monday. I don't have to call Aspire. They called me Thursday right before I left here. Um, no, I'm not really going to use a disgusting dying off maggot drug addict as a thing that proves if God is real or not. I actually have a photograph of a 2 5 star and a print of the nail cross Okay, so I think really just a disgusting dying off psychopathic sadist that's a drug addict is going to die with no hope of an afterlife. Okay, like clearly the thing was shown that it could have had a life that was different than what it chose at nearly 36 to be like that. And then it had an opportunity for a whole new life, and it decided not to do that because I'm the Virgin Mary, so I represent something. Okay, and it's just that thing is gonna die, and it probably never was like a person that ever had any chance to do anything but that. It's not a human being, like most beings are not. I don't believe any human being is still using drugs and alcohol. I just don't believe it. So there's not a reason to keep doing outreach and stuff for these things. It totally explains Marge. Okay, because Marge clearly it realized it was all fucking played out when he showed up at a fucking shelter with me. And she's probably privy to just shit that this fucking person has been doing. Right? Just I can understand her fucking disgust. Because he's like a Jekyll and Hyde. And she's tired of some person continuously trying to act like he's a nice person when he's a fucking disgusting pile of shit. Right? You get tired of it. So, anyways, oh, yeah, I guess Boston 25. Um, yeah, like it probably is making up that it's doing creative narrative writing or it's causing vents. And that's like psychotherapy or something when it's wickedly fucking deranged. It's like that Brian thing actually thinks it's a social worker because I remember him talking about that. Like, he's just wickedly fucking insane. All you have to do is spend like 2 days with it, and you'll just be like, You're completely fucking insane, dude." Yeah, like, I don't know if people ever used with him or something. You just go, all you have to do is like be sober like 2 days and interact with it, and you'll be like, "You're completely fucking insane, dude." Right? Just I'm hallucinating. He probably wasn't hallucinating. Nope. So you would almost think he was fucking drunk, but for the fact that that phone number goes right back to the fucking hospital. I know you just go, unless he, for some reason, actually asked the hospital to use their fucking phone. I know you just go, he told me that um, he thought that he just goes, conversations. I think he just makes it up. I think he just makes it up. It's like all of that was going on there, and you talked to the nurses and they let you leave. You weren't put on a fucking psychiatric hold, right? You just go, that doesn't make any fucking sense to me, but I guess it can happen. Yeah, you just go, you're a complete fucking nutter. How the hell did they not hold you for at least 72 hours? That's fucking shocking. Right, that's fucking shocking, like, did he call, like, his aunt or something to sign him out? I know you just it's probably because he went in on a detox, right, and it's just they know that he's just doing nothing but drug seeking. Yeah, um, right, like, he's just a master manipulator and he's drug seeking, yeah. Aaron Carter died too. Yeah, they're all going to. I remember that Mike guy that died. He seemed nice too, but I bet you he wasn't fucking nice either. And I just remember the last time I saw him, he was all fucking skinny and stuff, and then he died. That's exactly what's going to happen with this guy, right? Just, I don't know why you're calling my phone, and you're going to die. Bye. Oh, so, no, I'm going back. Going back to what? There's nothing to go back to. I know you just go, you are completely fucked up. No, I'm going back. He would fucking say anything. He even admitted that to me. And then he did it. Right. You just go, okay, well, see how this is. Yeah, that's why he really is better off dying. You see how they want to actually change and they lie to themselves about it? They just can't. It's like compassionate when they die. Right? It's compassionate when they die. Honest to God, just everything that happened at South Station and stuff. Yeah, like I'm sure he bolted at that time. The second that I went to the bathroom and he said he was going to go smoke, right? Like smoke a cigarette. And then I couldn't find him anywhere. I know it's like I looped around that place like 3 times. I went outside. Right, it's like he had taken off and then but yet something made him come back again, and it's just I know, it's just he made that decision after calling my phone this morning to die. That's what he chose for himself. Nothing showing up in a fucking thing talking about him is gonna make this person not die. Anyways. Um, I would say probably by the end of the week, that person will be forgotten in my mind. He's that insignificant to me. Okay, anyways, obviously, just it's part of grandiosity to believe that you affect a person's life that much. Uh, when you're not even a real fucking person, everything about you is nothing but a lie. Mixed in with shit that you wish was true about yourself. Investigation underway after 3 elderly people found stabbed to death. Mhm. Yeah, I gotta find out what's going on with. Let me get rid of this. I don't think I have to have Rumble open right now or Facebook since I got again restricted for 24 hours. Because anytime I say I'm not going out to Quincy, it does that. It's profoundly insane. So that's all it's going to be now for the rest of the time. Right now, I'm just focusing on trying to get Social Security still and get through the terms of my probation. And hopefully, if I get Social Security, I'm not going to really be as bummed out about whatever's going on with the shelter because they still have not gotten back to me. So, in terms of they're going to have a housing meeting and all this stuff, you just go, okay. Um, so, if I get SSI, I'll plan to leave Massachusetts on August 17th. Okay, so, um, not Florida. No, I already explained that. Let me see what my notifications are. What is this? Anarchy Princess is live, and then it says Brian Glenn, RSBN. 7 hours ago, so it was like they were already trying to tell me that this guy is nothing but a fucking pile of shit scumbag. It has to do with the police, and it looks like is that supposed to be Faulkner Hospital there? Right. Why is she talking about Marjorie Taylor Greene? Pile of shit. They're not trying to help you people get sober. All of that's long since over. Um, right, you people are fucking plague on the communities. I know, sue me, serve me a fucking summons. Take your screenshots. They're mentally insane. They're very, very sad individuals that are fucking drugged out wackos. It's just like that Jen person. She's gonna put people in jail. She can go wherever she wants, right? The Quincy police are my family, all of that shit. They're just sad, pathetic things. He This is the thing though, a dude like that would think he's fucking famous. Oh yeah, you just go, "You are so fucking repulsive. You're like fucking repugnant." Yeah, just it, it, clearly the dude goes into these fucking rages that he's never going to admit he does because people actually like me and admire me and I'm sober and shit. And he's just fucking disgusting. Right? You just go, are people supposed to feel bad for you still? Right? It's like, feel bad for you. You're a fucking disgusting maggot. I'm not fucking sorry about anything. Nope. Just like you're not, you pile of fucking shit. It's just like that fucking night that I told you, and then he sits there like this with his fucking backpack like he's a fucking victim. He's just a fucking nut job. Oh, yeah. He's a fucking victim, this person. Just verbatim, "So you're gonna marry her? Yeah. You're a fucking disgusting pile of shit." Absolutely not, but he's obviously tried, and I told him no, right? Just, I have my period, which wasn't a lie, right? And you're just like, "Are you serious with that shit? Have you seen your fucking hands?" Right? You just dude is fucking repulsive. Okay, so this is a conversation he had in the hospital before he left? I'm sure. As soon as he left that hospital, he had to have started asking people for money. It's just some disgusting, grotesque behaviorisms he does. He probably does it when he doesn't even have a reason to be doing it. Right, you saw it with the Red Bull. That's, like, I sort of knew he was doing it, that's why I got so fucking mad, and then I actually fucking apologized to it for getting mad. You just go, "Oh, yeah, just never again. Never again." Right, it's just know this too, if you're, like, new to people, um, they pretend that they're sober, so it's not gonna take long for you to realize they're lying. Okay. Just like that Geo guy told me he had 5 years sobriety, he has no sobriety, right? Um, he was not fucked up like this Brian person is. Yeah, just whoa. Yeah, just that shit is fucking whoa, just I'll find out in a couple of weeks. I'll find out in a couple weeks when this Brian person's added to Father Bill's Place fucking vigil. Right, just um, I just remember that Mike guy. I don't even think that Mike guy looked that bad. So just, you guys won't have to put up with it too much longer, like the cops and stuff. Just um yeah, I do. I believe people are gonna definitely help further it along. Just um full blown whatever he wants, because that clearly was going on, because how was he getting that much drugs? Okay, so that was clearly already going on. Right. He called, there's not a chance I would ever come out there again. Right. So some people would really prefer that he die sooner rather than later. Right. Just that maybe there's other people that haven't been around Quincy. Just did he die yet? Okay. All right, it's 1 a.m. So I'm gonna shut this off and go to sleep.